Chad?
Yes, sir.
Most important person on offense for you as a defensive player is who?
The play caller.
The play caller.
Yes,
the
sir.
play call. And there it is right there.
That's
there are the
the
plays.
tree.
And who is this, Chad?
That is Mr. Kubiak, sir.
Which one?
The daddy.
That's Gary.
That is Gary. Played for Coach Shanahan. All right? And so there he is working with Coach Shanahan as a coach in Denver after his playing days. And so if we go back and look at this offense, all right, this is Elway, this is Terrell Davis, and this is their famous play, the stretch play. Here the ball's tossed, but the idea is to get the ball to the outside of the defense, to get the defense to run, and if they don't get there, then take it, and if they over-pursue, then to cut it back. But this play was really, and this blocking scheme was really made famous by Mike Shanahan, his offensive line coach, Alex Gibbs. The other plays that go with this are the boot, whether it's the naked boot where Elway in this case comes out on his own, or where he pulls up in the pocket to run a two-man route to get the ball down the field. These plays come off of the stretch action, and that's really the foundation of the offense. The stretch play, which can hit anywhere, and then the boot or the half-roll boot, and there he is right there. So Gary Kubiak was the backup quarterback to John Elway for the Denver Broncos, and here's a shot of him right here warming up as the backup quarterback. Chad, what do you think about that jacket?
The jacket is nice, Coach. That's probably retro, which you can find on StockX for a large price.
Okay, so that's Gary Kubiak as a player, and now Gary Kubiak as an assistant coach of the Broncos. And who is this, Chad?
I think that might be Clint Kubiak, if I'm not mistaken.
That is Clint Kubiak, right? And what do you think his offense is going to look like?
Like Gary Kubiak.
Like
Coach.
Gary Kubiak. There you go. All right, so we got the big four here. All right, and we know we've already identified this. This is Coach Shanahan, right? Mike Shanahan. That's Gary Kubiak. All right, Chris?
That's John Elway.
That's John Elway. And Chad, for extra credit, who is this right there?
That's Kyle Rudolph Shanahan, Coach.
That is Kyle Shanahan.
I like his haircut better.
So we have Kyle Shanahan and Mike Shanahan. We have Gary Kubiak and Clint Kubiak, who we saw in the dressing room. Connects from Denver to Denver as the head coach. All right, to Kyle to Clint. Offensive philosophy, offensive system. There it is. There's the big four. So Kyle Shanahan brings us to the 49ers offense. All right, and Chris, what do you think they're going to run? What running play are they going to run?
Oh, they're going to run stretch.
They're going to run the stretch.
They
And
can hit anywhere, Coach.
who's at the point of attack?
Everybody. All
Everybody.
hands on deck.
Everybody's at the point of attack. Everybody's got to hold their gap, set the edge, play the cutback. All right, so here's the stretch. That ball can hit anywhere across the field. All right, so it's team defense is the only way to stop the stretch play. We got to set the edge. Here's McCaffrey. Stretch, 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 and cut. All right, and you get a good back into the secondary. Terrell Davis. All right, Christian McCaffrey, guys like that. All right, it's all over. And with the stretch, Ryan, comes what?
The boot, Coach.
The boot. And Chris, how tough is that on the defensive end?
It's really hard because you're used to playing the stretch all day and you want to win a rush. This ain't the time.
That's right.
Close
And
the
so
distance.
you can see against Jacksonville, you got everybody running and chasing the stretch. All right. And here comes Purdy out there on the boot. And who's got him?
Nobody right now,
Nobody.
Coach.
Nobody. Looks like he got out to practice early. Where's the rest of the defense?
Covering two guys.
Yep. Let's find the receivers.
Yep.
Okay. Not everybody goes out. A lot of play action. It's usually three receivers that are out and maybe a fourth guy in a check down. But linebackers got to look behind and find these crossing patterns, find these intermediate routes, and it'll be somebody that's trying to run through the defense. Got to find the receivers. But there's nobody out there on the quarterback, and it's an easy touchdown to use check. So we know the 49er offense. That's going to be the Saints offense. And the play caller, again, Chad, is who?
Clint Kubiak.
Clint Kubiak. So what play are we going to see? What running play are we going to see, Chris?
We're going to see a lot of stretch.
We're going to see the stretch. And who's at the point of attack on a stretch?
Everybody,
on the
Coach.
field.
Everybody. Even a backside corner, the front
ground
side
crew.
tackle, the front side corner or safety support guy, whoever it is. This ball can hit anywhere and usually does.
Ooh.
Nobody on the backside, get cracked here, and we got trouble. And along with the stretch, Ryan, we got what?
The boot, Coach.
The boot. All right? And what do we know about this guy?
Flat out speed.
Right. Get back. Get back. Look, they only got a couple receivers out. These two guys are barely crossing the line of scrimmage. Turn around and find that in cut, find that crossing pattern, and make sure that we take care of the deep field player who's clearing us out. So here's our 3-level pattern. They love this, right? We're deep, intermediate, and then some kind of short check down. Got to do a good job on a run, and then got a transition rush in the passing game.